Hey man, shout out Skrilla baby, you feel me? Now I don't really know what's going on. If you don't know about Skrilla baby, he just got shot, or he not just got shot, but he got shot in the head a couple weeks ago, or you know what I'm saying? However much long ago, he got shot in the head. Then the next day he ended up having a whole show, or 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what's going on. I don't know about the Detroit beef, but you know that's what we here for. I know y'all want to see videos like this, and I want to see what's going on. Okay, I'm being a little messy. I'm getting into some business I ain't got no business getting into. But that's what we here for. Let's do it. This is Skrilla baby shot in the head, Detroit, the real reason why he was targeted. Let's see why my boy Skrilla baby was targeted then. Make sure that's 1080. And let's do it.
Breaking news tonight out of Redford, a popular Detroit rapper has been shot.
We came up on the scene here on 8 Mile, and there was a black SUV that was smashed into the side of a building. And along 8 Mile, it was pretty unbelievable. Dozens of evidence markers marking shell casings. Now, we understand this is described as sort of a drive-by, possibly targeted.
Dog, you was an ugly ass nigga. You know that? Oh! You all up in my face like you ugly as hell. You know that? Yes, you. You're ugly as shit. I just had to, my fault. I ain't mean to get on you like that, bro. I just had to let you know, like, you did ass ugly as shit. Watching me and shit. Goofy ass young boy.
Shooting.
Good time about. Was about to. Nigga. Period. I was about to beat. Cause everybody know anyway, nigga. I was about to beat ass. Beat out you, nigga. Swear to God.
Oh yeah, if y'all don't know, GMO Stacks, I think that's his name is. He's another Detroit rapper on the drill scene. He ain't really on the industry scene. He more on the drill scene, I believe. But he's beefing with Skrilla baby for what reason, I don't know why, but they've been beefing. They're beefing over something, and yeah, they beefing. So that's what's going on in the Detroit life right now. I think it's just them two beefing right now. I don't really know. I ain't finna get into it, but I know for sure them two are beefing.
CMO, worry about it, don't worry about it. Any nigga ain't none of that. Nigga. Yeah, shout out my SB niggas too. Wanna fuck me. Hey, put the light on that bitch. Let me see how hard it is. Let me see how hard this shit. All eyes being a cash is dead.
Damn.
When I got in a car accident,
they done took
I
his
had
chain.
no idea what to do.
They done took his chain, folks. I ain't know all that. I knew they got into an altercation. I seen that video, but I ain't know they got that. Yeah, I ain't know all that.
Gardner was driving eastbound on 8 Mile near Beach Daily when gunmen opened fire. According to local reports, the vehicle was sprayed with bullets. Skrilla was grazed twice in the head and back and shot in the hand. Paramedics rushed him to a nearby hospital. Detroit News confirmed he was alert and expected to be okay. This was a targeted drive-by shooting, police say, the latest eruption of Detroit's violence spilling over onto its hip-hop stars. As Redford police scoured the crime scene, investigators found dozens of shell casings and bullet holes. No suspects were immediately identified. Skrilla baby, a rising figure in Detroit rap, survived, but the attack underscored the dangers shadowing his ascent. Born Trayvon Gardner in 1998, Skrilla baby grew up on Detroit's west side. A gifted athlete and artist, he earned a childhood nickname, Skills, on a basketball court. But everything changed when he was 15. His father, the strict disciplinarian who had kept him focused on school and sports, died suddenly. Overnight, Skrilla was forced to grow up without college or pro basketball prospects. Trayvon poured himself into music. He held full-time jobs from fast food to retail and even dabbled in street hustles to buy beats and studio time. In his own words, I worked a job. I can't be in the streets because I had a job. It's just something I had to do. His grind finally caught the ear of Detroit veterans. Local star Sada Baby took him under his wing, giving the young rapper
Yeah, I don't know why people think that if you work a job, you're not a street nigga, or they look at you as like a goofy ass young boy. Hey, look, go get some paper. Go get some money. That's gangster. Trying to look cool and try to shoot the next. You feel me? Like, that's not, like, you just, don't nobody want to be around you. People would much rather be around some get money niggas than some killers. Am I wrong or right? You would much rather be around some get money niggas than some killers. I ain't even gonna say too much. Like, I just said something right there.
Exposure to the city's rap network. By 2019, Skrilla Baby was independently releasing mixtapes. His debut Push That Shit Out Skrilla dropped that year. His breakout track Womack and collaborations like Carmelo Bryant with Sada Baby began turning heads. In 2022, he signed with Geffen Records and dropped Weed the Most, his major label debut album. Skrilla's voice blending gritty street tales with melodic hooks quickly won him a following. He rapped alongside Detroit heavyweights, even nailing standout verses on Cash Doll's Oh Boy and Peasy's 2 Million Up remix. These tracks tied him loosely to Peasy's Cash Gang crew, a dominant force in the local scene. Skrilla's rising fame also put him on.
Hold on. I'm tripping. That's a lot of bowls right there. Hold on. We got to count this for all my trappers. Hold on.
Cash Doll's Oh Boy.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money. Fuck bowls. That's a lot of. Y'all look at it. That's a lot of weed. I look at it. That's a lot of money.
These tracks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna imagine it's 10 right there. I'm gonna say 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm gonna say he got around 23 bowls. Now let's do the math. Now, if you're a real trapper, you feel me? Depending on what you do, you break down or you sell wholesale. I'm gonna just say if you break down, I'm gonna just say the average about 3,000 a bowl. 3,000 times 23. That's 69,000. And he's sitting on it.
Tied him loosely to Peasy's Cash Gang crew, a dominant force in the local scene. Skrilla's rising fame also put him on a collision course with the law. In the summer of 2024, he took to Instagram claiming Detroit PD was harassing him at every turn. In a viral video, he complained of a single officer, Lieutenant Rue. He said, "Always get me kicked out of events," by calling him a gang member and even a murderer.
But Lieutenant Dale Rue, this man crazy. He make me feel I'm scared to get pulled over by that man. I think he gonna do something to me for real. He crazy. Like, police got some crazy power. Then this yesterday, like, why every time Dan Rue, Lieutenant Rue is at an event, I always get shut down. Like, they shut my stage shut down. Like, he's crazy, bro. And I'm just saying that to say, like, bro, I do gun buybacks. I do meet and greets.
People that's watching this from like all different states like that, like, do y'all have like those one polices that like very known and like don't nobody like them? I'm from Richmond, so if you know about Richmond, you know about Sandy, whatever her name is, Sandy, I believe. If you get caught by Sandy, you're going to jail.
Oh!
You get pulled over by Sandy, you going to jail. If Sandy knock on your front door, you're going to jail. She don't play. Story is, back in the day, way before I was even born, Sandy done had a kid or something like that, and some Richmond niggas done took the kid and put it in the dumpster, and the baby died. Like some old stuff. She old now. I don't know how old she is, but like, you feel me? I think the reason was because she was a cop, not crooked cop, but like, you know, a cop, people didn't like her. I don't know. I really don't know. That's just the story behind it. Like, there need to be a whole story about that. For real. But yeah, that's who Sandy is in Richmond. So, yeah.
Free concerts at home. I buy shoes for the kids. I do back to school events. I do toy giveaways, toy drives. I just pour into my city like I got people records expunged. I get houses away, like, and they don't respect me for it. Like, I'm only 25. Like,
where the police denied colluding to shut him down, but later that year, Skrilla's claims appeared vindicated. In September 2023, Detroit's Metro Times reported that Skrilla's all-ages birthday concert at the historic Masonic Temple was mysteriously canceled at the last minute. Organizers said city officials cited gangbanging and gun violence as reasons to pull the plug. Skrilla publicly called the allegations lies. Skrilla Instagram video went up to Masonic and told him I was a gangbanger, knowing damn well I wasn't a gangbanger. His manager Isai Juan told Metro Times the police showed fake videos of Detroit shootings to scare the venue into canceling the show. It was basically a bunch of lies. If we have the show, they were gonna come and shut it down. Under pressure, the concert eventually moved to a different venue, but the episode cemented Skrilla's image as an artist under siege by the system. On the streets of Detroit, music and beef often run hand in hand. Skrilla Baby found himself navigating those dangerous waters as well. He surrounded himself with allies, his own crew, We Eat the Most, represented by a tent emoji, and industry friends, like fellow Detroit artists, notably. In July 2023, Skrilla even helped broker a moment of détente among local rivals. Photos on his Instagram show Skrilla linking up with T Grizzly and Sada Baby, two rappers who had been feuding for years, and celebrating that amends and amen had been made. In one post, Skrilla joked, "I don't know why these two random NGAs keep jumping in my pictures." At the same time, Skilla's entourage put him in the crosshairs of established crews. By collaborating with Peasy and Babyface Ray, he was loosely associated with Peasy's Cash Gang, which has its own rivalries, for example, with Detroit's Money Counter Mafia and other street sets. On the opposite side, young rivals like GMO Stacks, affiliated with Peasy's Camp, and YB and Lil Bro have traded barbs with Skrilla on social.
Do you trust your girl? Of course I do.
Well, you better stop trusting her. Cause these hoes is not to be trusted. For real, for real. I tell you.
Good time about. Was about to. Nigga. Period. I was about to beat. Since everybody know anyway, nigga, I was about to beat out you, nigga. Swear to God.
None of that. CMO, worry about it, don't worry about it. Nigga, ain't none of that, nigga. Yeah, shout out my SB niggas too, boy. Someone fuck me. Hey, put the light on that bitch. Let me see how hard it is. Let me see how hard this shit.
I'm weak.
All eyes being a.
Local rap forums noted that Skrilla even released a diss track aimed at them.
I'm finna start taking niggas'
has been
chains.
documented in mainstream outlets. In interviews, Skrilla plays up the tension of Detroit scene but keeps his personal diplomacy front and center. As he told one host, numbers-wise, Eminem might be the city's best-known rapper, but in Detroit, nobody says it. Everybody here has had their turn as the top dog. As of spring 2025, Trayvon Skrilla Baby Gardner lay recovering in the hospital. His head grazed, hand bandaged. He survived the late-night ambush on 8 Mile. Police continue to investigate the shooting, but as of now, no motive or suspects have been publicly named. Meanwhile, Skrilla's incendiary experiences, canceled shows, public feuds with police, and near-death violence have made him a symbol of Detroit's turbulent hip-hop underbelly. Detroit's streets are full of stories, a local DJ remarks off camera, and Skrilla Babies is one of the rawest yet told. For now, viewers are left with more questions than answers. Who pulled the trigger that night? Will Skrilla carry out his threats against the Detroit Police Department?
I'm trying to see who
How
he
will
getting
he
into it
respond
with.
to enemies and allies now circling around him? The first act
Whoever
of
pulled the
Skrilla
trigger
Baby's
ain't finished
saga
the job,
has ended,
so-
but the next chapter, already playing out on the city street corners, promises even higher stakes. Skrilla Baby's story was born in Detroit, but by late 2023, the world outside the Motor City was knocking at his door. Even high-profile East Coast figures started paying attention. Leaked text showed Detroit scene outsider Lil Meek, the actor from 50 Cent's BMF series, whining that 50 Cent was managing Skrilla Baby with Rocket after Meek himself introduced Skrilla to 50 Cent. In the cryptic Instagram DMs, Lil Meek fumed. They just told me you unfollow me on Instagram and now you managing Skrilla Baby, implying Skrilla had drawn G Unit's focus. The exchange went viral, painting Skrilla as a rising star catching the eyes of rap's elite. Industry heavyweights were circling. As a press release would later note, Jack Harlow even name-checked him on the one single Lovin' On Me, and his track Mama with Rob 49 and Tay B charted on urban radio. Skrilla racked up score signs from big names, Lil Baby, Moneybagg Yo, Offset, Travis Scott, Lil TJ, City Girls, and more, fueling his climb beyond Detroit. He toured with Offset and Travis Scott, and even signed to Geffen Records, an LA label, in 2022, a far cry from shooting video on a homemade camcorder in Detroit. All this cemented him not just as a local hero, but as a national figure. This wasn't idle gossip. It signaled the kinds of relationships Skrilla was building outside Detroit's borders, a mentorship rumor with G-Unit, and working with citywide hitmakers. In April 2024, BET named him an amplified artist.
Alright, look here. You telling us a lot about Skrilla Baby and all this. We know all this. We don't know, but we really don't care. What the video title say? Shot in Detroit, the reason he was targeted. What the reason is? This ain't the reason. This is something way totally different. I'm just saying, bro. I ain't got all day.
Artists crediting 300 million streams and 111 million video views.
What happened to the dude that took his chain? Like
collaborations from City Girls to Rilo Rodriguez. His single Babe was even dubbed a female empowerment anthem after City Girls tapped him for the club banger Gorgeous. Prove his Detroit flow could rock Atlanta, Miami, or anywhere. But Skrilla's biggest stage was the internet itself. His social media presence exploded with raw, unfiltered moments. A fight caught on video at Detroit's Ford Field became a viral spectacle. During a concert, Skrilla slapped fellow rapper GMO Stacks. Then dozens of men chased and jumped him on camera dollar. Instead of hiding, Skrilla leaned into it. On his Instagram story, he rapped, "Jumping me 30 deep, only make me look bigger," boasting that the label would splash the footage on every vlog. He laughed that the viral clip would just...
So last night he used him. Honestly, nothing better than when a guy breaks this out.
I seriously can't stop thinking about it.
Hey,
make me rich.
Get out my face,
tense
bitch.
Scene turned promotional fodder in an instant. That gritty bravado defined his online image. Fans flooded his streams. Even headline-hungry gossip sites noted the viral story of Skrilla banning a molester at a show in Milwaukee. Live on stage, he berated a fan who rubbed his chest, later revealing with a laugh that a girl once stuck her whole hand in his pants during the show. Today, his online reach is undeniable. BET noted he hit nearly 300 million streams across platforms. Its live stream, every backstage photo, built an army of fans hanging on his every word and jab. Social media isn't just hype for Skrilla, it's battleground and soapbox. He'll playfully instigate jokes like a mock baddies boxing match at a block party just to make a clip. Or flip a fan's roast into a winning comeback.
That's why
the digital streets are real streets.
So that's why he was targeted, because the internet. You know, people get mad over disses and stuff over the internet. And if you good with the internet, then you know how to get anybody.
You find layers of truth. He raps about working day jobs and hustling by night, not for bragging but survival. On Trevor, named after his father and given name, he spits, "They want to see me work till I break down / come home from work, sell work that I break down, laying bare the grind of making ends meet in the hood." In Mystical, his first breakout, he promises, "I put it down for the hood, stacking every dollar I remember. We was Buzz / L's, feel the worst when you building it from crumbs." Those are coded confessions. Skrilla isn't just rapping about the block, he's describing it. Every corner, loss, and triumphant dollar built from nothing. But he doesn't stop at street hustles. His pen also pivots to love and loss. He's known for what media call women empowering lyrics. That tracks like Bae and Gorgeous aren't about gunplay or flexing. They flip the script with admiration for women. A wrap-up profile points out that he's made himself a favorite among female listeners, thanks to his smooth tone and respect in love songs. Even Collab shouted out he jumped on City Girls beat to remind everyone that, as he rapped, "If I was gay, these beaches couldn't fit with me."
Yeah, alright.
A twist on the...
That's enough. That's enough. If I was gay, these beaches couldn't fit. Yeah.
Usual
that was Skrilla Baby shot in Detroit, the reason why he was targeted. I tried to try something new with this video. Hopefully y'all liked it. That's why he would pop. Shout out Skrilla, baby. My boy's still alive. He got popped in the head twice. Skimmed in his head. Maybe skimmed in his head once. He might have. I ain't hear he got his twice. I heard it was once. I learned a couple things in this video, but maybe I learned a little too much. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. We gone.